Flying after 70 can feel like running a marathon you never signed up for. Shoes off, belt off, jacket off. By the time you've shuffled through security and found your gate, you're more ready for a nap than a vacation. But here's the part most people don't know. If you're over 70, the system quietly shifts in your favor if you know where to look. Shorter lines, early boarding, better seats, and discounts that most airlines never advertise. They built-in benefits that can turn a stressful journey into something surprisingly smooth, but only if you speak up. These aren't favors. So whether you're planning a flight or helping a loved one get ready for theirs, stick with me. Because in the next few minutes, I'll show you 11 little-known airline perks for senior travelers. The kind that save time, cut costs, and make every step feel easier. Senior airfares still exist, but you have to dig one. But you won't find them on most travel apps. You have to call or dig into the advanced search on their website. Remember when senior discounts were printed right on the sign at the ticket counter, waiting to be asked for? Those days are mostly gone, but the savings haven't disappeared. They've just gone underground. Take American Airlines. If you're 65 or older, they still offer discounted fares on select domestic and international flights. No more struggling to balance, bend, or freeze on that cold tile floor. Delta? Same deal. A friendly phone call and a mention of your age might unlock savings that don't show up online, sometimes up to 25% off. Just ask. TSA officers can offer hand swabs or a light pat-down instead of the full-body scanner. United makes it even easier. Call the airline. Ask about senior pricing. Is there another option? It's one sentence, and it could save you hundreds. Just tick the Senior 65+ box during your search, and the system does the rest. But here's a secret. Most airlines quietly allow seniors to board early. No extra fee, no special membership. Southwest, on the other hand, has phased senior fares out completely, but for most major airlines, they're still there. Quiet, hidden. Before you book your next flight, skip the third-party apps. TSA Cares, the VIP escort service you didn't know existed too. TSA bends the rules for seniors. If you mention it once you hit 75, TSA rules actually relax, but only if you bring it up. I need a little extra time is usually all it takes. Not because it's a favor, but because it's policy. You just have to activate it. That means you might not have to remove your shoes or light jacket during screening. Not to rush you, but to guide you gently through the noise, lines, and confusion. And if holding your arms up is difficult or you need a gentler screening, the policy exists, but they won't offer it unless you speak first. So say it clearly as you approach. I'm over 75. Can I leave my shoes on? No paperwork. Just call 72 hours before your flight, and a support officer will meet you at the checkpoint, walk you through everything, and make sure nothing feels overwhelming. Or, lifting my arms is a bit hard. One simple question can turn TSA from a hassle into a breeze. It's simple, it's allowed, and it makes all the difference. 3. Early boarding. You just have to ask you've seen the crowd stampede when boarding starts. You just have to ask. A soft word at the gate. Would it be possible to board early? Gate agents almost always say yes. 4. Imagine showing up at the airport and having someone meet you at security. That's not a fantasy. It's called TSA Cares, a free, underused program specifically for travelers who need a bit more help, including seniors. No doctor's note. It's quiet, compassionate, and completely free. And almost nobody knows it exists. 5. Gate Pass. Let your loved ones walk you to the gate. If navigating the airport alone feels daunting, there's a workaround. Even if your companion isn't flying. Call the airline ahead of time and request a gate pass for someone to escort you through TSA and to your gate. At your destination, someone can meet you inside the terminal too, right at the gate. No more wandering through crowded terminals by yourself. Just a smoother, safer experience, start to finish. 6. Wheelchair service. Even if you don't use one daily, you don't need to rely on a wheelchair in everyday life to request one at the airport. Think of it not as mobility aid, but as a personal express lane. Through security, past the lines, and straight to your seat with no rush. On the day of travel, someone meets you curbside, handles the logistics, and gets you settled comfortably. Book it during your ticket reservation or call the airline 48 hours before. It's not special treatment. It's a standard service for senior travelers, and one of the best kept secrets in air travel. You're not alone, and you're not stuck with one. 7. Want a better seat? Just ask, hate middle seats? When you check in, skip the self-service kiosk. Go to the counter and speak with a human. Politely mention your age and ask if there's a seat with a little more comfort, like an aisle or extra legroom. If the flight isn't full, airline staff often have flexibility, especially for travelers over 70. And it's not uncommon to get bumped to a better seat, even premium economy, with no points and no fuss. It won't always work, but when it does, it transforms your entire flight. She casually asked, any chance of a small discount or seat help since I am traveling with a senior? 8. Traveling with someone. Ask for a companion discount. Airlines don't officially advertise discounts for companions of seniors, but here's the trick. Ask. One traveler called in to book a flight for herself and her elderly mother. They got 2 seats together and a better fare than what was listed online. It doesn't always work, but it never hurts to ask, especially when you're booking directly with an agent. 9. Airport lounges. Seniors sometimes get in free. You can also buy single entry passes through apps like Dragon Pass or Priority Pass. Think lounges are only for business travelers and platinum card holders? Not quite. You don't have to check it or squeeze it into your carry-on allowance. Some seniors have quietly scored lounge access just by mentioning their age and asking politely, especially during delays or off-peak hours. But kindness and timing go a long way. No extra charge, no doctor's note needed. It's not official policy. In the EU, you're even allowed up to 2 medical devices, no questions asked. Want guaranteed access? AARP or AAA memberships sometimes offer lounge discounts. The point is, the lounge isn't always out of reach. And it's worth trying, especially if you're facing a long wait. And say, I'm a senior traveler and need help rebooking. 10. Medical equipment flies free. Legally protected, bringing a CPAP, cane, insulin kit, or oxygen device. Medical equipment flies free by law. Third-party apps won't help you access senior benefits. Just mention it during booking and again at check-in. This is my CPAP, or I have medical equipment with me. They'll tag it, make space for it, and help you board with it. Ask for assistance, seating help, and mobility services. 11. Delayed flight. Seniors often get rebooked first. Airline chaos happens, but seniors often get quiet priority during cancellations or delays if they speak up. Don't wait in the long line. Head straight to the gate agent or call the airline staff are trained to assist. And if you're calm, clear, and respectful, they often go out of their way to get you moving again. I've seen it happen. Better seat, rebooked flight, even meal vouchers, all from one simple request. Final tips to make sure you get these perks every time now that you know the perks. Here's how to lock them in. Book directly with the airline. Mention your age during booking. Call 1 to 2 days before flying to confirm your requests are on file. Bring ID that shows your birth date. Speak up, politely, at every step. These aren't favors. You've earned them. You just need to activate them. So the next time flying feels like too much, remember, it doesn't have to be harder. It just has to be smarter. And now, you know how to fly smart. If this helped you, or could help someone you love, give it a share. Like, subscribe, and pass it on to someone who deserves a smoother journey. Because flying after 70 shouldn't be exhausting. It should be empowering. Safe travels, and I'll see you on the next flight.